Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Ultra Rising, greetings, family. Happy Soul Day to you. This is Soul Day sermon number 14, and this is Lord Heka-blac, aka Heka the Black Butterfly, aka solraeljustice, aka you already know who this is, man. Ain't no need for no introduction. You dig? Alright, so with all of that being said, man, thank you for all the well wishes, thank you for the emails, thank you for the check-ins, thank you for the comments, thank you for the likes, for the shares, thank you for the the love, man. I just appreciate it. And so in return, all I want to do is give my way of living my soul's purpose and using my voice to communicate. So with that being said, I pray that this message is received for those who need to receive it. And make sure y'all have a good day out there. And before we get started, I do want to say thank you for any contributions. They really be coming through to help me to get things that I need, like paper, socks, clothes, stuff like that. I appreciate anybody who has contributed to that aspect of the journey. So today's title, guys. In case you need, in case you need the cash app or whatever, if you're feeling generous or if you're feeling, called, the cash app is down below in the description box. It's $divinemoira. Alright, so today's topic, guys, let's get right into it. Also, please do me a favor, y'all, to help me stay in the algorithm. Make sure y'all like the video and comment an emoji or comment, especially if something in this thing just ring out to your soul. Just make sure you comment, pull something down. It don't even matter to help me to stay in the algorithm. Alright, as per law of giving and receiving, you know what I'm saying? So, the title of this lecture is Adding Dimensions to Your Light Body. Nobody is talking about this, alright? So, I want to bring to you guys a couple of perspectives, concepts, ideas today that definitely will be amazing to expand and to build on from here on out. And so, first I want to start it off like this. How do you add dimensions to your light body, right? So let's kind of understand what type of dimensions I'm referring to when I say adding dimensions. So, how does the soul consciousness, right, or the consciousness evolve, right? So the consciousness or the soul, in essence, it doesn't necessarily have a way to evolve. It is the consciousness or the soul in form that has a way to evolve through its experiences, and it accumulates wisdom, and through its wisdom, it accumulates dimensions and perspectives. So what I mean by dimensions and perspectives, I mean that they basically, every layer that you venture or journey through within yourself, you unlock a new passage of airway, basically, for your consciousness to stream itself through. So every level of shadow work you do, it just basically unlocks a whole nother version of you, right? That's why they say, man, it's a new me. I had an ego death, or I transformed my ego, or now, I'm on a new level of awareness, right? So every new level of awareness, this grants you access to hidden selves, right, of your own selves, hidden aspects of your own personality, of who you really are as per your core signature and soul identity is concerned. Now, this information is ultimately important because you need to know 3 things in order to exit the Earth's life cycle games, successfully. You need to know who you are, where you came from, and where you're going. Now, these are not physical locations. They're not physical locations, so you have to go deeper than the surface when I'm saying these type of things, okay? So, now, when I say add dimension, I literally mean the soul has to, okay, so the consciousness, the most Einstein condensate, dimensionated matter, it breaks itself down and degenerates itself into it basically degenerates its own self until that from like a higher level to a lower level, it makes itself dim so that it can actually experience its own dream or experience its own thought form. right, as a medium for it to experience itself, right? So, with that being said, every experience that once the soul breaks itself apart in order to experience the human form, it loses its identity, right? It loses its identity. It don't really lose identity, but it loses its connection to its divinity, okay? To its most truest divinity. And so based on the lights and the artificial lighting and the things that's going on in the reality, it helps you to forget more, right? So all the flashes on the TV shows and all the little kitty commercials and all that, it kind of helps you forget more. It kind of hypnotizes you and then reprograms you. That's why they call it television programming, right? That's why they call it a TV channel. The consciousness and your thoughts, you stream it through that channel in order to reprogram your mind. Now, you know, when you ever pay attention to yourself while you're watching TV, your thoughts and your imagination facility is paused for a quick second because it's receiving all the subconscious subliminal lighting from the TV, right? So that's the example I want to use for in the case of building your light body. So every experience you go through or you grow through, and every it's like you're cycling through cycles of yourself and through cycles of energy. And so every new level of awareness, it accesses a depth, right? A DEPTH, or deeper part of yourself. And so when you access these more deeper parts of yourself, you then are able to transform your actual light body, right, into a deeper aspect. So what this means is the human form is transformed from a body, and it will transform back into a body, right? So what am I saying when I say this, right? As your human form, your consciousness, stream of consciousness is streaming through you, something like Wi-Fi, is streaming through a computer network, or how we get Wi-Fi, we use these devices. The device don't work with Wi-Fi, but then when it's hooked up to the Wi-Fi, you can get calls and you can connect to other people. Alright, so it's just like that. The consciousness streams through you like your little Wi-Fi, whatever. Your brain is basically like the router, okay? The brain is so intelligent. It's like the whole cosmos inside of the micro body, you know what I'm saying? Inside of the micro aspect. Alright, so as your human form, the more aware you become, the more your consciousness forms itself right outside of your body. It looks like, I want to say bubbles. It looks kind of like bubbles. And something like lines. It looks like a okay, let's say that you're a scientist, right? And you're looking through a magnifying glass, or the machine they use, a microscopic machine where you can look through it and you can see the germs and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of what it kind of looks like, but it looks like bubbles and streams and rainbows and things like that. And it also looks like optical illusions, and it looks like black and white shapes and twirls, black and white square boxes as well. Now, that's because once we get in this state of living, we are in what you call the deep state, dream state. Okay, so now I did a couple of meditations and I got some information that came down to me about the topic that I'm speaking on. But I can't really give out too much of that right now, guys. But when I get out, we're going to definitely elaborate and expand on some of these great downloads I've been getting while I'm here, okay? But, so it's really like Legos. Let's say that there's a child, their parents buy them. I'm trying to use this example so that you guys can really see what I'm saying. Say that you're a 7-year-old kid, right? 777. You're a 7-year-old kid. You get some Legos from them, right? So soon you get your Legos, you already know what the Legos is supposed to look like based on the type of box that you got. So if your Legos is supposed to be a construction truck, then you as a kid already know in the vision of your mind that the picture on that box is what the Legos need to be built like in order for it to be correct. Based on the ideologies and complexities of how the game is set up. Okay, so you open your box, you build your body, right? Or you build your construction card, right? In this case, we take one Lego at a time. So imagine each Lego as an experience, or imagine each Lego as an aspect of wisdom that you have gained throughout your travels, right? Throughout your travels. Now, right now, we're constantly traveling. We're light, and we're traveling through light. really, 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 I know it's kind of complex, but it's really simple when you figure these things out, y'all. So how do you add these construction blocks and these Legos to your body? That's what I was talking about, right? Because 2030, right? 2030 coming up, we have a huge window for soul graduates, right? So a lot of people are going to be transforming back into their celestial bodies. Now, here's the thing. The light body that you are here building, you have to build the light body through your experiences. So you can't be afraid to get out here and get your feet wet and learn everything you need to learn. And, you know what I'm saying? You got to get out here and get the job done. It's a mission. And so a lot of us have gained enough awareness collectively where not only have we unlocked cosmic citizenship, but we are actually transforming into our celestial bodies. So a lot of us are doing a lot of simulation training simulations when we're asleep, even during the day, even during the waking state, but also during the dream state. And when you're adding these Legos, as you're building your construction car, your construction truck, or whatever, right, as you're building your light body, these are dimensions and depths that are going to be connected to your celestial body. So once the consciousness, as in essence, this connects, or this ties itself up with the consciousness that is informed, it transforms itself into its own vehicle that it has been building, its construction truck that it has. You're that kid, you're building your Legos, it transforms into that. Once it transforms into that, it goes like this optimization freaking matrix, right? You go through more matrices than this. So, for instance, when you're building aspects of your light body and dimension, you venture through every freaking planet. So you're venturing through the Turian matrices, you venture through the Venus matrices, you venture through the Saturnian matrices, and things like that. So right now, if you would like to know where we are, currently a lot of us are in different places depending on where you are in your path, but collectively we're venturing through the higher levels of dimension, which is the world of thought. That's why now a lot of stuff that you thought is impossible is actually becoming more visible, because collectively we're able to see a lot more. We're able to hold a lot more light. And so once you start to get this higher level of awareness to yourself, you start to remember more of your dreams, you start to remember more of who you truly are, and you actually will see that little consciousness body, like it actually can transform into whatever it was, but you can actually see it. And as you gain experience and go through these freaking obstacles and challenges and things in life, you actually see it grow. I remember when mine was just like a few little circles, a couple of little dots. I looked at it, yesterday, and it was like, it's really forming into something. It's really taking form. And I was like, man, I just really need to share my everything. There go AI. I just really need to share this to the collective. So, man, listen, maybe we will elaborate on this topic a lot sooner, or maybe if you guys like it, comment